Okay, we are live. We're now live here too. Yo, what is up, YouTube and the monster? Because that worked out beautifully in time on both computers. But yes, it is yours truly, the Life of the Party, the young Go Hard, and the king of the WrestleMania scene. Of course, I am the Party Monster, joined alongside by your guys' friend, Mr. John. He is back in the building. I know y'all asked about him all week. He's back. I know they were crazy for you last week. They were missing you. He's back. John, do you think I know you have something to say?
Yeah, Monster Club. For those of you concerned for my well-being and health, appreciate you very much from the bottom of my heart. You know, being caring is a part of life. It's a good thing of life to care about others. Not going to try to get too sappy or sentimental, but you know, the party's not going to share this information, but I'll share it because it's important to know, and I'll get to my point before we get into our wrestling talk. I deal with cancer, leukemia. I almost died a couple of times, but my Lord and Savior Jesus said, not so much. I have more work for you to do. One of the reasons I'm here, doing these videos with Party Monster is he's my friend. We work together, and you should look out for other people. Look out for others and look out for you. I'm here to help him grow his channel. Because he's busting his hump like, there's stuff y'all don't see that he does, putting into work, to put the best content out for you all. He talks about it all the time. We talk all the time. So what I'm trying to say is, care for each other, support each other. There's people that watch the hate. I don't understand it.
Even a few hours.
There's those of you that just hate comment on him. What do you get out of that? Like, honestly, what do you get out of that? Like, is there something wrong with your life so bad that you have to, character assassinate someone else for no reason, unprovoked? Just please do better. Like, we're all here to have a good time and not to act like a clown.
What's up?
So,
remarks.
Please do better. And shout out to Power Car for being very concerned.
Always shout out to Power Car. Much love to Power Car. He is always the first one to check on you. There's 9 of y'all. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to the early morning wrestling stream. I appreciate the hearts and all the love. And again, Monster Club, they kind of piggyback on that. I do appreciate you guys who always support the channel, the people that show love to the channel. The haters, not so much. Infinite view hours, I appreciate that, but that's pretty much it. I mean, at the end of the day, you do not have to watch me. It is optional. If you don't like the restaurant, then go to another one. There are many out there. I do love the support. I do like all the likes and all the attention the channel gets, but I don't need that. We're not doing the hate thing over here. I don't appreciate the hate. I don't hate any of y'all. Like, I show love. I do the giveaways. I give literally shoes out of like my own pocket money, like the money I work for at my jobs, I get back to you guys. So I don't get the whole disdain, and I don't know. Yes, I can. What's up, Mason Caro? I'm doing good. How are you? How are you doing tonight? But yeah, again, I am also thankful for John for coming and stepping in, helping out a lot, even behind the scenes. Like, you guys have seen the Room of Monster. It did not look like that. What, 5-6 months ago? It looked nothing. Like, you couldn't even walk in that thing. I would have asthma attacks for days. Now I sleep in that thing every night. We do streams in that room. Well, we've gotten less and less streams in there because we're almost asleep. Get that? And we're kind of loud in the chat, so it is what it is. But the fact is, I can still be in there. I can do my live stream. We can make things happen, and we can have fun in the room. And yeah, thank you to John for that one, because it would have looked just as shitty as it did before without his help. So I always thank him for that one. And yes, if you guys haven't noticed, there's a very beautiful button now with the dollar sign next to it. So if you guys do feel advantageous to donate to the channel, you guys can. It is not a requirement. It's just an option. If you guys want to donate, cool, but I will never make you guys feel pressure to do so. Again, I always thank you guys for even watching and hitting the like. It does aid a lot for the channel. But thought we had some fun tonight, and you see the goose is still on the loose. So for every $5 shot, or for every $5 donation, I will take a shot of Grey Goose. Here's to that. Let's go. Watch some wrestling. Okay, guys, so we're going to do a Raw recap and everything. We are slowly but surely getting onto the road to WrestleMania. It's crazy. We are 23 days away from WrestleMania. That's insane to me. So we kicked off things. They're still actually out of country right now. We kicked off things from Glasgow, Germany, and
Scotland.
Well, sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all already probably know.
All right, now I have to do it.
Well,
Kendo, what are you doing, brother? Talking about Glasgow, Germany, no Scotland, man. Gosh, you just like the WWE in the book. Get your brain right, man.
my apologies to any Glasgow fans I have in the chat. I appreciate and love all you guys. But yes, we start off hot with John Cena coming out yet again to a ton of boos. And again, I love this new John Cena persona. I love the slow walk into the ring. Just the look on the frowns. He's not smiling. He's not talking to Stu, the camera guy. He's not throwing his little towel thing to the kids. He's walking ever so slow to the ring and just not caring. I love this version of him. I'm a John Cena diehard fan. I'm sorry, guys. I want to win Mania. Spoiler. But yeah, like, this dude got in the ring and they were just giving it to this man. I get it. Like, they were out there, they were crazy out there. When it's not in the States, like they love it out there. They're booting the shit out of John Cena. It's amazing. Like, the John Cena sucks. It should be part of his new intro now. It's beautiful. But yeah, basically he came out and pretty much did the same thing he did last week. He talked about his plan for WrestleMania. He talked about how people have came at him sideways for years now. They talked about the spinning belt, how people, what's up, King Ken? They thought it was stupid, and that they like he almost felt like I feel like he's justified the way he feels for the most part. I mean, no, he's playing up and everything, and yeah, he even talked about the kid he made fun of last week and how WWE reposted that, so they are just as bad as him in retrospect. And again, the thing about a great villain, they have motive, they have a point. They feel that they are justified in their own head for the action that they take, and I love that about this character. I love it. John, your thoughts?
Yeah. So his persona he's giving us right now with this heel Cena is really good. The only thing I want to see, I was talking to Am about. Let's see him and Cody really interact, where it's not just Cody talking and Cena's like taking it in and then like whatever and leave. I want Cena to like go full in on Cody and be like, "Wonder why they call me Big Match John? You want to know that I've forgotten more than you know about this business?" Like, I want him to hit facts on Cody. Like, John Cena is 47 years old.
I keep forgetting that.
He's been the company since 2000. You know, OVW, and worked his way up. Like, if you look at Cena in the prime of his career, you probably could count on less than two hands.
Oh, thank you. I like my bet too. Appreciate you, Mason.
Two hands. How many big pay-per-view matches he lost? Like within like a 10 to 12 year span. Like he pretty much won like all the like he did not lose very much at all. And you know, they said they used to make fun of him all the time, the 5 moves of doom.
Hulk Hogan had the same. Well, Hogan had like 2.
No, it was do a line of coke.
Oh god, well he was on other activities
catch the finisher from the bad guy, convulse in the ring, get a 2 count, press him off his chest, get up, start shaking. Get punched a few times and say, "Not gonna do this to me." Point the finger.
Yeah, the finger. When he did that finger, you knew you were fucked.
Yeah.
That.
Hit you with 3 punches. Throw you off the ropes. Big boot. Clap. 1, 2, 3. Leg drop. That's it.
That was
Cena.
it.
Yeah, Cena. It was 3 shoulder tackles. Flying shoulder tackles. And they hit you with the spin out back suplex. Hit you. You can't see me. 5-knuckle shuffle. And then the attitude adjustment. Or
sometimes if he had to get into his bag a little bit, it was like a big match. He had to bring out the FTFU or whatever the submission called.
Or get you on the top rope and hit you with a super or avalanche attitude adjustment, which was actually, if he hit you with that, you should be 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Because that was a big time move. Of course, one of the most impressive ones was, I think, when he won his 16th title against AJ at the Rumble, like 2017. He hit an attitude adjustment, held on, rolled through, deadlifted him up, and did it again.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we had Cody come out, and this is kind of like what this might take. I might need to take like a minute or two on this one. This is kind of what I feel like they're doing, and I almost think it's to protect Cody more than John, because John can go with anybody on a fucking mic. Him and the Miz had something like the best. Oh god, those two talking. Oh god, they were cooking chef's kiss. But like, I feel at this point, John Cena is so good at talking. You don't want him to talk against your opponent until like it's a couple weeks closer to Mania. That's how they've talked at each other, but they haven't talked to each other.
That's coming Monday night in England.
You might have to. I don't know. You might have to save it to the States. I don't know. Remember that? Well, those promo packages when he was going against Austin Theory that year for Mania, and John Cena was cooking the shit out of Austin Theory. I love Austin Theory, but it's curious. Never been the same after that.
He's not. Austin Theory is got a great look, great athleticism. His talking skills are garbage.
Yes, he cannot talk. I'm sorry.
He needs a mouthpiece. He needs a manager.
Put together individual. He has that look. I get early John Cena vibes when I look at this dude. I love the way Gargano, Indy Hartwell, Candice LeRae. I love that fashion. Was fucking cool. I wore way through the fucking WrestleMania that year. But like, thank you. I appreciate the subscribe, by the way. Appreciate you. Love you. But this dude got slow cooked that entire build up for Mania. He won the match, cool. But what have we done? Nothing. Because you made him look a bitch going into the match.
Yeah.
Like, granted, it was a different era back then. Vince McMahon was a huge Austin Theory guy. Triple H, not so much. Granted, Austin did have his WrestleMania moment last. No, he lost the belt. No, he won last year.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why I got confused for a second, but this dude could be doing so much more if you build him up correctly. Don't let him talk. And if he talks, let him talk in like short bursts, like Brock did. Don't let Brock should never been talking. Even Cowboy Brock was kind of cool, but you shouldn't let him be his own mouthpiece.
Yeah.
That's a terrible idea. He needs a
So-
Paul Heyman
Yep.
or someone that can talk for him.
Yeah, because he can't do it.
Oh my! I thought maybe that's why Grayson Waller was there, but Grayson Waller isn't that much better at talking. Like that, what are we
He
doing?
thinks he is.
Yeah. And again, I like Grayson Waller too. Like I saw this dude at Dallas Takeover do a fucking elbow drop from a ladder in the ring to a ladder outside the ring, and I really thought this motherfucker broke his elbow. That looked devastating. That's when I became a fan that day. Like, oh my god, this guy killed himself for our entertainment. And I was right. I was like sitting like 2-3 rows back. I saw it all the way. But yeah, like this is what I want to see Cody get into. Again, I'm not a Cody guy. F Cody, F the story. But the fact that this man, he had a decent promo. I'll give Cody has some energy. Like Cody, that's always the problem. He doesn't have energy consistently. If this dude packed me up the way I got packed up at Elimination Chamber, I'd be on some different kind. I'd be ready to fight the second I saw you. It'd be on sight. You beat I'm talking here about everybody. Look at CM Punk. When he came into his little promo that following Monday, this man had his fist taped up. He was ready to get canceled that day. He was ready to crash all the way out. Dude, like I get it. He's the face of the company. He's got to be there for the children, to Make-A-Wish, all that fun stuff. But you can do it and still make this, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at some of these matches, like, some of these promo segments, like, damn it, Cole, just give John a belt now. Just give him a belt. He's not here. He's going to cook you when it comes to these promos. You get cooked all last year by The Rock.
So, something else me and Am was talking about was
Thank you. Appreciate you.
For C, could be a double heel situation going on. Like, we have not seen Cena mention The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
We have not seen The Rock with Cena. It makes you start to think about things. You know, what happens in Mania if The Rock's out there? You definitely think he's supporting Cena. And then
I know. Thank you.
Cody
Maybe.
and The Rock lock eyes. And you see the switch go off. And then maybe Cody hits Cena in the nuts, gives him 3 crossroads, and then, add insult to injury, hits the attitude adjustment for a victory.
Yo, I would love that. I think that would be really shocking and pretty, like, and I would, okay. I'm in the weird fandom that what happened at Elimination Chamber was amazing. Cool. Can't wait in the show. But if you had did that shit at Mania, when there are billions upon billions of people watching you from all over the damn country. I've been in
the world.
The world. Like, it's insane. Like, I feel like a kid again when I go to WrestleMania. Something about it. You see people from all walks of life out there. You're all for the same thing. Like, the entire, you make so many new friends. Like, that's what I love about Mania so much. Like, it's just all the energy. And, like, everything's bigger out there. Like, I will probably do a video on how to get ready for WrestleMania. But, like, it's just something about that energy, that vibe. You ever go to one, like, I definitely say, like, everyone has to do at least one. Do it now because it's expensive as shit. Let's not lie to ourselves. But just, that could have been such a huge moment. If you did that, then, granted, let's not have Travis Scott out there. I love Travis Scott, but let's not have Travis do anything. But do 4x4. You want to do anything, Travis? Play 4x4. That's my favorite song right now. What is up, Paramore? I cannot pronounce your last name. I'm sorry, but I am here for you. I do not know who that person is, by the way. But yeah, like, that's a great way to start Raw. I know we've talked a lot about the first 15, 20 minutes of Raw, but It needed it. We are slow cooking to Mania, and I love it. They have not interacted with each other. Again, I kind of think, one, is because we're terrified with Cody will get cooked by John Cena, because John Cena can go all in. John Cena can talk about the dog. They're definitely going to come at his father. I'm sorry. I hate that keeps having to be like the crux of every feud to get this man pissed off to where he turns into the Codelander and shit. Like,
Yeah, you gotta talk about his dad.
again, I get it, but let's be more creative. You know, like my teeth and hairline jokes. We get it. Do better. Like, come up with some new shit. Thank you. Thank you for loving the channel. I will try to be famous one day. But yeah, so we did that, and next up we had the Jey Uso and mystery partner, which do we really know who the did we really think should that have been a mystery? Did they really need to waste a graphic on an empty space? No. It was his brother. Ooh, get Shaggy and Scooby on this one.
Such a mystery.
Yeah, taking on H-Town down. We already know what this was. This is almost like a damn piss break match. We knew how it was going to go. We knew A-Town Down was not going to win, but I got to say, it was Austin Theory who, like, punched the shit out of Jimmy on the side. Like, look, that punch, I mean, I know it's wrestling, but he was out here throwing some hands that day. And again, I love A-Town Down, A-Town Down Under. Let me rephrase the name and everything. It was a decent match, but we ultimately knew it was not going to go it was just a warm-up match for Jay and Jimmy.
Well, and then this whole slip issue that Jay's doing for the storyline purposes, like that lack of confidence. You know what I'm talking about?
I think last week's slip was like legit a botch, though. I don't. They might play it off for storyline purpose, but I think he legit did fuck up the move. Like,
well, I think it's.
Let me pin it your comment, but I don't want to forget this comment. I'm gonna pin it. We're gonna get to it in a second.
I think they're tying it into the story.
I
like he's lacking confidence. Like Gunther was living rent free in his head.
I'm kind of fun. I could be a comedian, I guess. But yeah, like I don't. That slip the other day though seemed kind of sad. He's a professional. I get it. They can, but that and I like how it worked for when Gunther came out and started packing his suit up again, because this is what we're gonna do all the way to WrestleMania. We get his ass beat every single week. And when Gunther promised him this, Gunther let him know what time it was.
That was gonna make your life a living hell.
He's doing that. Yeah, I'm starting to respect Gunther right now, for real. Yeah, he's gonna beat my ass this week. He told me he's gonna beat my ass. He's beat my ass this week.
Yeah. Lived up to what he said he was gonna do.
Okay, Christopher Powers brought up a good point. I definitely had to pen it because he was wondering what if there will be an interaction between The Rock and Roman, maybe between going into Mania between the storylines. I don't really see them doing that because they have definitely kept Roman away from The Rock this entire time that Roman's been back. So I don't think they're gonna. That might be WrestleMania 42. That might have to slow cook down the road because Roman definitely is clearly in this angle over here. He's at Walmart. They're over there at Costco. Like they're in the same vicinity, but they're in different areas. Different stores. Like The Rock is definitely involved in this whole Cody John Cena situation. But yeah, like I knew they were going to ultimately go with this. Like I knew even before we got to the later segment of the night, it was going to lead to a Jimmy versus Gunther match next week. And guess what's going to happen? He's going to get his ass beat.
He's going to get worked. But
that slap though. Oh my God, y'all were here for that reaction from me when I saw that shit. He slapped the shit out of Gunther.
And he laughed and smiled because he's gonna pop all of his blood vessels in his chest next week.
They're gonna do it eventually, Christopher. They have to do it. Like, yeah, like that slap was. Ooh, I mean, I get it. He's a full-grown adult man, but that's the fact he stripped that shit off like it was nothing. God dang, Jimmy's wild. Yeah, that's how you slap what you just don't like in life. But moving right along, we had the Women's Intercontinental Championship match, which I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even think even had a Women's Intercontinental Championship match. Women's Intercontinental Championship. Like, so I'm sorry, you're starting to have too many belts again. Like, this is some AEW type energy.
Here's my problem. Match was fine.
Mhm.
Lyra Valkyria is very good.
She is. I'm a believer.
But you're not doing a story building.
So with the Will Smith slap.
Like, you're just having matches. It's like you're not telling a story. Like, she's defending the belt a bunch of times, which is cool, but can we tell a story? Like, what story does she have going into Mania?
I don't think she's gonna. I hate to say it. I'm not trying to be like funny or anything, but I don't even know if she's gonna be on the WrestleMania card.
She might not be.
Because they haven't built up anything for her to do.
Yeah. And if you haven't started by now, like 3 weeks out, you're not going to, I don't think.
This is what my thought process was. I really thought that we were gonna definitely diverge into a whole different storyline with the Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss taking on the champs Liv and Raquel, and they're not. Can they still do it? Yes, but
they better do it. They better do it now.
Week. Yeah. If they don't do it next week, then I'm disinterested. It's not gonna happen. You can't build that with. You gotta get the time to cook. You gotta give that something, and they're not doing it. Like, I can see them not defending their titles also on the WrestleMania,
which is crazy.
Which is insane
because Liv's over.
Oh, okay. Y'all made me a Liv Morgan fan. Congratulations, because I could have not cared less about this woman just 2 years ago. Going to make the Rumble last year, I did not care. Oh, cry about it. Whose shirt is this? I don't care. It's a stupid shirt. Oh, it's Liv Morgan's shirt. Still don't care. It's a stupid shirt. But y'all know I'm in love with Liv now. I'm all about Liv. We're living it up. Ask. Do you tell John about my theory? I wonder if he sees. Oh, we're going to get to this person too in like 2 seconds. So good timing, Christopher. Did you tell John about my theory? I wonder if they will see El Grande Americana versus El Generico. Oh, that would be if only we had a time. If we had like a time machine, maybe. I don't think they can do that now. It'd be kind of cool. It'd be hilarious, but I don't think we're gonna ever get El Generico again.
I don't think so either. Not a bad idea.
That would be an alternate universe and like WTK, like maybe a story mode. That would be kind of also. Okay, so speaking of, we gotta bring him up now. So we had little vignettes of El Grande Americano, and that shit was hilarious. That shit had me in tears. Y'all saw y'all was laughing that hard. The Golf of America, God, y'all were. That was like one of those storylines. Back then, well, even now, could have been cancelable, but it was so funny that I think it's gonna get a pass. Like, y'all can. And they have little vignettes, little old school vignettes of this dude high-fiving little Mexican kids, his little American-made luchador mask. Yo, I love Chad Gable right now. I will buy that T-shirt at Mania. I don't give a shit. Y'all can have it be $100. I will still buy it. I need that El Americano. I'll wear it to work. Like, hey guys, Captain Americano, Grande. Yo, this story. And the fact bro had a doctor's note that he gave to Adam Pearce. It's insane. A doctor's note. I'm gonna give my manager a doctor's note today, let alone.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh yeah, it had me cracking up too, Christopher. I love WWE. Thank you. I have 148K subs. Thank you guys for all that love and support. Let's get to 19K. So let's keep going. Or 20. Well, 2K first. 2K first. Get these numbers up, guys. Subscribe. Let's go. I think I ain't tired. I know y'all haven't done it either, kids.
Something interesting. Something interesting to talk about the whole women's championship drama between Io, Rhea, and
we gotta get into that.
And Bianca. to me, it's like two alpha females and a little girl.
I need to just pour out a drink for EO right now. I'm sorry, EO. You were getting bullied in your own storyline. For EO Scott on this one.
She comes across like a little girl.
I get that.
Like she's throwing tantrums, and it's like, all right, what are y'all doing? Like, how can you take her seriously when she's stomping around screaming in Japanese? Like, it's goofy.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. And I like how EO comes to the ring, like how I leave a bar, just pulling a after my belt. I hate this doing things. She actually going to keep it shut. Like, he's doing a lot. I love EO. I love that. I love her moveset. Like, I love when she does like crazy shit off the top of the fucking cage and shit with a tracker on top of her head. So she has no idea where she's going with a tracker on top of her head. But, like, what are we doing with this storyline? First of all, they had to do some damage control because the shit made no sense, first and foremost. I love Rhea to death, but how in what era ever has taken a contract that you didn't win, signing it meant that you're going to get a title shot now? Ever. Shit, you could have been doing that for eons now then. Oh, I didn't win the Royal Rumble. Fuck it. I'm just going to grab a contract when I do a contract signing and sign it. It's valid, right? So I'm glad, and this comes to the next segment of the match, where Adam Pearce had a contract signed. Well, he wanted to go over the contract situation, and basically, damage control is what he did. We're gonna have a match next week between a rematch, basically. Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, but Bianca Belair is the special guest referee, and you know how's this gonna go?
It's too predictable. There's gonna be no winner.
Yep, they're all three gonna be at WrestleMania.
Yep. So it's going to be a triple threat. Rhea just jumped the gun.
Yeah.
But the outcome's going to be a triple threat.
And honestly, if someone said this in the chat, I'm sorry because I don't remember who said this in the chat, but they think this is actually a good really a push for EO. But I'm like, how and why? They've been making Io like a bitch's entire situation. They treat her like an afterthought. Yeah. She's the champ. Yeah. She's literally the champion situation.
She's been pie-faced more than she's done anything.
But yeah, okay. Christopher says, it's going to be interesting to say how it plays out. I'm thinking Io will defeat the Bully. It's a great underdog story. They better do something now then, because she's been getting packed up every week.
Yeah,
she's been getting sent to the damn gulags.
They're just like this. Get fucking out of here.
Yes. That should be a t-shirt. I would buy that shirt too.
Her getting pie-faced?
Yeah. They both do it. They use her as a damn offensive weapon at this point. She might be under the ring in W2K.
Pick up Io and just use her like a weapon.
Oh my god! Like I love Io, but like I saw her last year maybe against Bayley. And you think, oh okay, I forgot to mention that part about the Women's Intercontinental match. Bayley came out to make the save and everything, and I hate to say it, I really hate, but that actually might be a WrestleMania match. If we give the tag team champions anything to do, and we can give now Laura something to do, that might be the match. Which I'm like, bruh, how lazy can y'all be?
Yeah,
like
that is lazy.
I don't give a shit about one. Already has a belt.
Yeah.
Bayley does not need a belt at this point. She's almost like on that Charlotte level where you don't need the title for Bayley, but it's good for her, I guess. It's something to do, but like we all love Bayley, but I think Bayley should be having a match against Roxanne Perez on Mania. They had a nice. That was a great story. I was still in that, but they did nothing with it. That could have been Vengeance. Well, they interacted with Vengeance Day, but that could have been the match. I thought that's where we were going to go from Vengeance Day. Again, we're gonna get it on NXT after I do this tonight. We're going all the way through, guys. But yeah, okay. So moving right along, we had that backstage segment. We helped kind of move on from the segment. We talked about, we all know Jim's gonna get packed up next week. It's gonna happen, but it'll give Jay something to like motivate him. It's gonna inspire him. When Apollo Creed died and everything, then Rocky was motivated again. Just like that. I'm sorry, spoiler if you have not seen Rocky, but it's an old ass movie. Sorry, you should have already saw it by now.
1984. I hope so.
I would hope so. Or y'all just didn't give a shit. I'm just moved on. But yeah, so we had our next segment, which was CM Punk coming out and discussing the whole situation that he's in right now the with Roman and Seth, and basically he was talking to shit. He's right. They've never beaten him without the help of the other. They can't beat him one-on-one. They haven't. I'm a CM Punk fan, so I will defend CM Punk. I also like the other two, so it's hard for me. But like I have like about 1 billion CM Punk shirts, and two Seth Rollins, and maybe 2 Romans. So that's where my allegiance lies. I'm sorry, Punk guy. Hope he wins.
Yeah, like it's just funny that there was no Seth or Roman to interact with Punk on Monday. So he says he will pay a visit Friday.
But that's what Seth said last week, going into that Friday. So guess what? I'm sure we'll have Roman say that Monday going into that Friday. I like how he took a shot at AEW. That was kind of cool. Like how he's still working with kids, and I'm like, oh, CM Punk, you rascally character, you.
Now we need Jack Perry to come out with some glass.
Bruh, if I see, I will turn to a goddamn groupie at WrestleMania if I see Jack Perry show up. Oh Christ, Monster! I'll get all kinds of this. Oh shit, Jack here! Yes, the scapegoat. Look you, Jack. Drop some merch for this dude. I want to buy it right now.
Could you imagine if you had Jack Perry's hair?
Oh my! I'd be out here like Fabio and shit. Just I hear that bitch like, yeah. Jerry, I'm not taking this table.
Big curly locks.
Yeah. Oh my stuff! I'd be out here with other kind of energy. Thank you. I try to be everyone's favorite YouTuber, so thank you so much for that one. It actually does mean a lot, Mason. Thank you. God dang! And I know. And I see what he's smashing too. Like this is living the dream. He's smashing Anna Jay, and you have hair like that. God dang! Imagine Jungle Boy. Hey, imagine me. Be a thing, please. Be a thing. God dang! Calling me a bitch now. Hell yeah, we get all the bitches. Get good hair, nice little storyline. That guy's winning at life. He's a cool guy. He's my male role model. Trying to be the scapegoat at my job. I have a problem. Yeah, I'm a scapegoat. Just blame me. It was my fault. So yeah, CM Punk came out, cut a nice little promo, but at the end of the day, it doesn't result in anything because the other 2 guys in the match aren't there. Granted, I do think they're trying to like plant some seeds with that whole favor and everything that he is owed by Paul Heyman, and I kind of like how he's like kind of playing the seeds of doubt in Roman's head as far as like, hey, he was my wise man also, kind of deal. And I don't know, it's gonna be a fun match, I'm sure. I think this should have. It's not gonna be a main event match. It might be the setup to a main event match, maybe. I think it might be night one's match, honestly, or a match on night one. Because we're not. I don't. Correct me if I'm wrong. We have like only 5 matches kind of scheduled, right? Or am I tripping?
There's gosh, there's not a lot.
There's the Tiffany match.
Yeah.
There's the Cody match.
Yep.
There's the Jay match.
Yep.
Oh, and the Bianca and that we all know.
Yeah, it's gonna be a triple threat.
And then we have the Roman match. We have 5 matches so far.
Yeah, which we should have more. Oh, you know it's gonna happen. Logan Paul and AJ.
Oh, AJ and Logan. Okay, I can do that. I love both wrestlers. That match it's gonna be a great match, but like there's no real build to that. We're gonna have Logan come back next week for what? Just to hype up the match a little bit.
Yeah.
Then go back to his private island and shit until WrestleMania. Let's do that. did y'all think we have completely abandoned the Wyatt Six? Will they return before they lose their relevance? I kind of think they are dropping the ball with the Wyatt Six. You have something with the Wyatt Six. It was special. I was there for their very first debut match. I have it still on my phone to this day. It was insane. It was crazy. Like, you could hear a pin drop when they were walking to the ring. Like, this, people were loving them. The tribute to Bray, like, it was like one of those where you had to be there to enjoy it. Like, it was just special. But what have they done since then? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They're a DLC in the damn video game. Cool. That's it. What have you seen the Wyatt Six do? I'm sorry, this is what I dislike about the and I love WWE. Proud fan, I will buy WWE. Stuff like probably the day I die, but like you have to utilize your talent. Again, you don't have them on TV every week, don't do that. But like you have to use them in moderation. Like get them some TV time. Get them out there. Or people will forget about them or not care. Look at so many I can think of like that just did nothing because they weren't pushed out there enough. You had the way could have been something failed. The Undisputed Era could have been something that they came right out of NXT. Nothing. You did nothing with them. You gave them one War Games match and that was it.
Yeah, I was a big fan with that, with all that talent there.
Karrion Kross, nothing. Karrion Kross, nothing. This dude
Yeah, what I don't understand is with him, he's big, he's strong, he's got charisma, and all you're doing,
hot ass wife. Yep.
And all you're doing is like the devil on the shoulder type thing with him.
That's so silly.
Let him. He should be in a title picture. Like when he was at NXT, he was like he was a dominant force there.
Let's go.
Like, for those who don't remember Keith Lee, Karrion Kross picked him up like he's nothing.
Oh yeah, I remember that moment.
And that was like 3:30. I'll suplex you, no problem. Time to go for a ride, big boy.
Oh, we kind of forgot. We kind of touched over we kind of mentioned, but then touched over the fact that El Generico, El Grande Americana did have a match. Actually, he did legit have a match against Dragon Lee, and again, he's doing the shoe. She's doing all the he's doing all of Chad Gable's moves.
He's not wrestling different, which he should do if you want to try and make it believable at all that he's not Chad Gable.
I'm not trying to tell them to do this because it went horribly. I get like a Blue Blazer vibe with Owen Hart. We know it's Owen Hart.
Yeah.
Or when Hulk Hogan did it when he was like
Captain America.
Yeah, he did
or Mr. America.
Mr. America or some shit.
Yeah.
We know it's him. He would even sometimes pull off the mask. Hey guys, it's me. Brother. I'll put my mask back down. Yeah, his movesets are exactly the same. I love that for him. But though, let's just get into the match real quick. The way it ended was Guapo America pulled off Dragon Lee's mask, and that was wild because that's the one you don't do to a luchador. Pull their mask off to get the submission victory. Like that was a wild scene, and yeah, decent match. I mean, but still, like I'm glad. I like this character. I'm curious to see where we're gonna go with this guy. Like let's keep it going, baby. Thank you. Alexa Bliss got pulled from a live event. Not sure why. If she's injured, then that makes sense. Then why they aren't going with that storyline? Because you can easily insert her with a Wyatt Six. Easily.
Mm-hmm.
She got sister with Bray. Boom. Would have been beautiful. I wouldn't mind it. Didn't have to be because she was supposed to be what's her name, Sister Abby, which would have made sense. I mean, I'll take it, but I mean, Nikki Cross is doing her thing right now. Like I generally will creeped out by all of them when they came to the ring for the first time. So we're there, we're in it. But like, let's not fail. We'll do something with this before it gets to a point where they can't come back, because we're getting close.
Talking about the main event now.
Yep, let's get into the main event. Braun Breaker taking on Penta, and this match was a really good match. It could have been actually. I'm going to say match of the night. Actually, I really enjoyed this one. I didn't know how these two styles would clash with each other, but they definitely. It definitely worked.
Braun is a very good worker, and he sells very well. You know, and then his athleticism is freaky. You know, he's like 6'6", 250, and you know, hits at full speed 23 miles per hour. Like damage.
That man should be in the NFL and shit. Like, I mean,
He tried out for the Ravens and fell a little short.
That dude built different. Like the way he hits the rope at that velocity, the ring shakes.
Yeah,
is insane. I mean, does that Hurricanrana from
with no hands.
Yes, I cross my fingers every time that he's going to land successfully, but I kind of do worry. I'm like, God dang.
Yeah.
He's too athletic to be doing all this shit. God damn, this man built different. Out of the common weird. Yeah, Penta's amazing. Yeah, I'm a fan as well. Like I rock with him even in AEW, so I am feeling Penta in WWE now. Like that's hopefully they push him correctly, because they could mess this up. They can. Don't let's never doubt WWE when messing up a career. Like they got my favorite tag team right now of all time right now, the Motor Machine Gun, and they're still doing right by them. But they still can fuck this up. I don't need them to be able to name mid-card match the Friday Night SmackDown before Mania.
Yeah.
I'd love to see them in the prominent match, but it probably won't happen because we're so close to Mania. Like if we're less than a month away. Like we're in the driver's seat. We're going.
Oh. So to the ending of the match. Mm-hmm. Interference by Judgment Day.
A good match. I knew it was coming. They kind of planted the seeds early. I know Karrion Kross. Why did you want me to call him Karrion Kross? Karrion Kross was like playing seed, and Dominic said earlier, you saw like the little walk in. You saw him.
I have a feeling it's gonna be Finn, Penta, and Braun at Mania. Triple threat for the Intercontinental title.
Do we need another triple threat match? I think we have enough triple threat matches.
No, they like doing it for whatever reason. They kind of overdo an overkill on it.
I think we should build other matches. Because Mania is like 4 weeks away.
Oh, another match that we know is going to happen. We didn't say Orton and KO.
Oh, well, how did we forget that one?
And that's going to be a damn war.
Oh, God. Dang, they're going to beat the hell out of each other.
Yeah, they are.
I love Kevin Owens. Like, Kevin Owens is my dude for real. Like, I just like, this man will put his body through anything.
He looks like a dad on a couch. But he goes out there, he performs like he's a physical specimen.
Oh, yeah. And
which is credit to him. Because you don't see dudes built like him doing what he does.
Like a damn hedgehog out there. He just out.
Yeah, but he goes out there and he just performs.
Like that man might have been one of the, if not the MVP of COVID wrestling, but maybe the COVID.
No, it was Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
you want to get Claymore?
Nope, I'm going to shut my mouth.
Claymore around his damn couch.
I'm saying, but Kevin Owens was there. He was definitely holding it down. He was asking about Roman every other pay-per-view and shit. But no fans there. Oh my God, y'all had that Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens match. Well, they eventually did have it in front of people, but like, during 2000, like when we could have people in spaces together. Like, yeah, that was a good match. Plus, the ending with the handcuffs and Paul Heyman being terrible at. I mean, but handcuffs apparently. What's up? Oh, Alex Pot is back in the chat. I did not vote in the Slammies. I drink all the time, sir. Cheers. I even got whiskey. Liquor. Sorry, my bad. It's not liquor. God dang.
Vodka.
Vodka. God dang. Yeah. Boys,
Grey Goose, come on, man.
Goose is loose. And y'all didn't even donate $5, so that's a free shop because I felt bad for EO in her career going down the drain.
Anything else to cover?
I think we covered it all, guys. I had fun with this one. We got a little bit longer in the chat, but it had to be discussed. There were so many topics on this episode of Raw. But again, thank you guys all so much for the love and support. You can always positive vibes on this channel. Because in the club, we all fam. You already know that. That should be a t-shirt. I don't know if I can leave that shirt legally, but we'll see. Google that shirts are coming soon, though. Merch coming soon. Again, thank you to Mr. John taking time out of his busy day. I know he has a lot going on. Again, I'm sorry for this camera because I am trying to literally talk to two cameras at the same time. But because I'm reading the chat on this one and I'm looking at, so we're doing a lot today. But again, thank you, Mr. John. He came through as always. I know he's a busy guy. And I love his perspective on wrestling as well. It's cool to have someone to bounce ideas off of. And again, we're getting to WrestleMania season. We'll be only going more full stream going into WrestleMania, which your boy is going to. I am going to WrestleMania for those that don't know. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun time. We're going to be streaming from WrestleMania also, by the way. But anyway, that's going to do it for our conclusion of this week's talk of Raw and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Share it with your friends. And again, I will catch you guys a little bit later on today. Hope you enjoyed it. Like button, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Love you. Bye.